Matt Stepp, Dave Campbell's Texas football back here at the Tyler 7-on-7 state qualifying tournament. Here with the head coach of the Mesquite Horn Jaguars, Coach Courtney Allen. Coach, you guys are out here playing against a really good Chapel Hill team early on. Your kids, wanting to qualify for state. What do you want to see out of your guys today as they're competing in a good pool against some different competition?
Just what you said. I just want to see them be competitive, compete all day long, no matter the opponent, no matter how many games we got to play. Just be competitive. That's what we want to do all day.
And then, is it one of those things when you're watching your kids compete, you're looking for guys, especially when things don't go good, who are picking up their teammates, who are being good leaders, those kind of things, right?
Yeah, anytime you can get them together to compete, whether it's against each other or anybody, you want them to have fun. And a part of all that is just building that camaraderie too. So, that's what we always want to see when we get a chance to compete.
All right, and now you look at your team last year. I know season didn't go as well as you wanted. I mean, and I know that's something that you got that's in the back of your mind. Is it one of those things when you have a little bit of a disappointing season, is it something that you bring up often in off season, or is it kind of understood that we need to put the work in, we got to close that gap and be better and be able to live up to our expectations? Because I think you guys internally have high expectations despite being in what I think is maybe the toughest district in the state of Texas.
Yeah, I mean, football is football, and you want to play it a certain way. And when you're not executing that standard at all times, you have to work at it every day. And so that's what we want to do this spring. We have the summer that's coming up as well. So everything that we're doing now is to get us back to playing high-level football and representing the Horn in the community well. All
right, now, spring, off season, what were some of the big focuses that you and your coaching staff had with your kids? Was there any position battles you wanted to see get done? Was it about developing depth? Obviously, you want to get bigger, you want to get stronger, you want to get faster, but were there any specifics that you guys really wanted to address this off season?
We just really wanted to work on being a better team, right? Athleticism, coaching wits and IQs, those are what they are, right? But just developing the teamship of this program was one of our biggest things, and that's what we're really focusing on this summer. So just becoming a better cohesive unit, so you can win those late games and not get scored on at the last second and lose games. So those things are what we're trying to focus on now.
And it's little things, right? I feel like in y'all's district, with the level of teams you have, you got to take care of little things, and those margins are going to be real slim between a team that makes the playoffs and a team that doesn't make the playoffs. Is it one of those things, talk to your kids about, hey, we got to take care of our penalties. We can't turn the football over. Because those are the kind of things, those are the type of things that get you beat in a football game. Is that one of those things, talking to your kids about the little things? Because I think kids sometimes tend to focus on the big picture items, and those little things, especially in your district, are going to make a difference, right?
Right. Yeah, so, what we've talked about already is every game is a playoff game. It's no we need to win this game and win that game and hope to win. Now, every game is a playoff game, and that's for everybody. You have to show up and play every week. I think this district has gotten tougher for all of us. But, at the end of the day, it's about competing, and that's what I used at the top of the interview. Competing every week in and week out, and you can't turn the ball over. You got to do the little things right. But at the end of the day, it's a playoff every Friday night.
Now, Mesquite ISD recently made some investments in facilities, and you guys have a nice pavilion there to get out of the heat a little bit. How exciting is that to have that and not have to worry? I mean, you still have to worry about the heat. I know you work closely with your athletic trainer to make sure you guys are in compliance, all that stuff. But having that shade is going to be big. How excited are you to have that, and how happy are you with the investment in athletics with your administration?
Well, I'm very happy about it. Last year was different for us, uncharted territory. We were having the kids and coaches get there at 5:30 in the morning and practice before school. But with this new pavilion, the temp drops 20 degrees, and so that way we don't have to get, because probably by week 3 we all were running on fumes. So it gives us the opportunity to be fresher. And be on a normal schedule, right? So I'm appreciative of what they've given us in Mesquite ISD.
Coach, let's get back to watching your kids. I think the Jags just scored a touchdown. We'll let you get to watching it. Good luck to your kids in 2024, and appreciate what you do for student athletes in Texas.
All right, thank you, man.